Hey guys, it's Echo here. It's my first FTM video I'm making, so I guess you could call this my intro. I found a few online that have been really helpful for me, and I've actually started therapy, so within the next, I think it's 2 months after this, I can start testosterone, or T, as we call it. So I wanted to start documenting my transition. Obviously, intro video comes first. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself. 22 years old. I live in Utah. And something that I wanted to bring up that I haven't actually seen in any of the other videos, not to say that it's not out there, but I haven't personally stumbled across a video that says anything about it. I had the hardest time figuring out how to even go about transitioning. Every Uh, I know that you have to do therapy before you can do shots or gel or whatever you're gonna do if you're gonna do if you're gonna start T. But every therapist that I researched it's like a secret community. They didn't exist, or the ones that were outwardly working with transgendered folk were nowhere near where I live. So my suggestion to you, if you have the same problem that I had, would be go to a support group, a transgender support group. I found a group online. It's at the Utah Pride Center, and it was a closed group. I had to talk to them, all about the whole confidentiality thing. They want to make sure that you're serious about it. You don't just have to be wanting to transition. You can just be questioning being transgendered or anything, but if you think that you're transgendered, I think that that would be a good route to go. I went there and I told him a little bit about myself, and I said I've wanted to transition since high school, but I think now that I'm older, I sort of have the capabilities of doing so now, and I'd like to get started, but I don't even know where to start. I'm fully aware that you have to go through the laws change, I believe, don't get me wrong, but I believe it was originally at least a year of therapy. Uh, don't quote me on that, but I think now, depending on the state you live in, it's 3 months. And then once you get a letter from your therapist, you can start on T. So I was talking to them about that, and I was like, I've been trying to find a therapist everywhere, and I've called around to a few of them, and they're like, oh, we're really not, no, kitty. We're really not, we're not familiar with that type of therapy. We don't do that. So when I spoke of this, the woman that actually runs the transgender group was like, oh, funny that you mention that. She goes, I'm a therapist working in private. So she does not disclaim, she doesn't have like a little disclaimer saying I work with transgenders anywhere. She gave me one of her pamphlets, had nothing to do with transgenders. She said she works with LGBT families and counseling, but it doesn't like flat out say that she does anything with HRT, hormone replacement therapy. And that's how I got in it. Was honestly just going to a support group. Sorry, I know I'm babbling on. I hope to be on T within the next, I would say, 2 months. I started therapy this month, so in the next 2 months, I hope to be there and then document my transition. And I don't know if anybody's watching this or will ever watch this, but if you are, I hope that my journey will help you along yours if you're transgender, or inspire you to learn more about it, or maybe be more open to it if you're not transgender or if you don't understand it. Feel free to email me or comment any questions, and I will try to return an answer as soon as possible. Two more things before I go. For starters, down in the description, I will put a few links to some videos or some other FTMs who their videos have really helped me out. And so that's the first thing. And second thing, I would like to document actually how small I am. Excuse the mess, I'm in the storage room. Before T, as you can see, very feminine stature. Excuse my work pants. But yeah, I'm kind of excited because I know that, you know, not every FTM has to be macho man or anything, but I really gravitate towards the masculine end of everything. So I already forewarned my girlfriend that I will be a gym rat as soon as I start T. I've always liked working out. I've been really active. I've played soccer. I've done track, swimming, basketball. I mean, you name it. But for some reason, genetically, I just have like I tone really well, but I have a very feminine just structure. I cannot get big for the life of me. So it's really discouraging when I work out and like I get super toned, like ripped. I haven't done anything for like 5 years, so not saying I'm toned or ripped right now, but I have the capabilities, but I just stay so small. So I'm hoping that once I start T, I actually, you know, it's inevitable that you're gonna gain muscle mass and get more of a masculine structure just from being on it. But I hope that working out, I'm gonna get, you know, a decent muscular build, and so obviously I'll document my process throughout the time. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, my FTM intro. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later.